So for step one, I'm going to go into my Dior translucent powder. I am just going to take this on this Tarte brush. I don't know what it's for, but I use it for all types of shit. I'm using it today to put translucent powder on my face. And I'm going to blot out all the places that, or apply this powder. Wherever I get oily, I get oily everywhere pretty much. So I like to wear this, you know, on top of my foundation, and it really helps to keep me a little bit matte a little bit longer. Although I do have to reapply some type of blotting paper or powder throughout the day because I'm just that oily. The good thing is oily skin ages slower. So if you have oily skin, you have that to be happy about. So next up, snap the brows on. Yeah, you know how I feel about that. Anyways, going in with the Huda Beauty Nude palette, let me just say, I love this palette. Like, oh my God, she outdid herself with this one. I have almost all of her palettes, and this is by far the most unique, and just, I love the colors. I love the marbleized, like, shimmers. It's just amazing. So, yeah, I'm gonna be using this for a lot of looks to come. Be prepared. So next I just went in with the concealed from that Nude palette and used it as an eyeshadow base. Taking a flat brush, I just put the base and then blended it out with the blending brush. Next I'm taking the color Tickle from the palette on a blending brush, and I'm going to place this on the outer V area of my eye. I'm going to pack that onto that outer corner and then blend it up into the crease. Taking a MAC 217 brush, I'm going to go in with the color Spanked, which is a darker, kind of a darker version of what I just put on. I love this color. And I'm going to take that in the outer corner and also in the crease, but I'm going to take it underneath that first color that we placed down. So make sure that it's a little bit lower so that first color does peek out. I'm going to take Spanked and add more of that color until my color payoff is what I want. The intensity is bright as I want it to be, making sure to blend out any harsh lines and make sure that Spanked and Tickled are blended seamlessly together. So I went in with a MAC brush and took Love Bite. I kind of stamped that onto the outer corner and then blended it up into the crease. I did switch my brush out to a Morphe M508 or something like that. I don't remember the name, but it was just a little bit fluffier, and I just added more color, really building up the depth and dimension in this crease. I wanted to darken it up, really, you know, make it look good. I love a dark crease, especially when doing a cut crease. So just add the color, blend it out, add a little bit of product at a time. Don't add too much. It'll be too hard to blend out. Start small with a poquito, just a little bit goes a long way. So before cutting my crease, I am going to take a wet wipe and I'm just going to wrap that around my finger, and I'm going to wipe off some of this excess shadow, not going up too far, but I'm gonna add glitter, and I want this to be really white, so we don't want any of the shadow like peeking through. I just took some of the Makeup Revolution cut crease canvas in the color Halo. I love this stuff, man. I know I love every product in this damn video, but I swear this is better than concealer for me at cutting my crease. And I'm just going to cut that crease. Oh my God, look at it. It is slayed. I could not do it on camera. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get there. And then next, I'm gonna take some translucent powder and just pat that right over where I put that cut crease canvas down at. So going in with Spanked, I am just working that right on that outer corner on that Morphe M562 brush. It's really tiny enough to kind of get it. You don't want to pack it on with the flat brush because it's not going to look gradient. It's not going to have a gradient effect like this. So if you want it to kind of blend and fade into, the colors to fade into each other, you're going to want to put it on with the blending brush. And then I'm going to go in with the Love Bite. And I'm just going to focus that onto that outer corner right there. And just kind of get those shadows blended together really nicely. So we are going to take that color Daydream on a Morphe M508. It is just this really small, cute little brush right here. We're going to kind of get that color on there and just spread this piece section by section, piece by piece, all over that white area. Don't bring it too far out here. We're gonna add something else later on. So yeah, we just want this lid to be nice and glittery and really pretty. Yes. So we're gonna take that on that same Morphe M508 brush, and we're just gonna place that Fantasy color right over where we put that lighter pink spanked. And so we just want that, give that a nice glittery gleam. So just like place that right over so you have this gorgeous glitz and glam going on. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. There we are. Okay, so now we have our eyes done. I almost forgot. We gotta highlight this brow bone. So I'm going in with Crave, which is this gorgeous color right here, super pretty. And we're just gonna take this and place this right on our brow bone right here. Get it really nice in there. I like this color because it's not, it's kind of like a highlight instead of like an actual very pigmented eyeshadow color. Therefore, you don't have this contrast between where your colors are blended out really pretty right here and then a white shadow. This just kind of really gives it a nice iridescent type of glow. That is a great way to put it. So I did my eyeliner, my top eyeliner off camera, and I'm going back in on camera with a black pencil liner. I'm gonna line that lower lash line and then take a really tiny detail brush and just kind of smudge out that bottom liner. All right, so now I'm taking my favorite lash brand, Cocoa Lashes, in the style Fifth Avenue, and I'm going to apply these. I swear, this should be called my favorites video because everything is my favorite. So now going in with my Tarte Shape Tape, I'm going to go ahead and just highlight the under eyes and the high points of my face, and then I'm going to take not a beauty blender but the Rihanna Fenty by Rihanna sponge and just blend this out. I like this sponge just as much as the beauty blender, I must say. I still like the beauty blender more, but this one is cheaper and it works just as good. So now I'm going in with another one of my favorites. This is the Hourglass Veil Setting Powder. And sometimes I like to use like the Ben Nye or the Airspun, but when I'm going for a light look, especially in the summer, I like to use this to kind of bake my face. So using the Cover FX Perfector palette that I got in my BoxyCharm, I'm going to use some of the darker shades to contour and the highlight shades to highlight my face. So I also want to add a little bit of inner corner highlight. So I am taking this Stila, and this is in Sea Siren. And this is just a really, really, really pretty, oh, look at this. It's so gorgeous. And I'm off the brush. And I'm just gonna place this right in this inner corner just to really brighten it up. So last but not least, on a smaller blending brush, I'm going to take a Love Bite and Spanked and just smoke out that lower lash line. All right, and here is the finished look. I hope you guys liked the look and enjoyed the video. If you did, support your girl by subscribing to my channel and giving this video a thumbs up. You can also follow me on Instagram at Forever Flowers, and I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah.